Yeah.
What
Uh, welcome to the Sin Salad podcast. Uh,
First of its kind.
yeah, a a podcast you shouldn't take too seriously, I guess. You know, just to
Or
have
you
fun.
could
Yeah,
and
or
just
you
worship
could.
us like gods.
the Nah, yeah, I guess this is the first episode. Uh, we really don't know what we're doing still. We've had- and it's been a while, so yeah. What's up, dog?
What you going wrong with it, cousin?
Yeah, same shit, different day, brother.
I tell you. Damn.
Uh,
Did you bring anything to talk about today,
fuck no.
dude?
Huh?
I said, hell yeah, bro.
Hell no, just go with it, bro.
Go with it, dog.
That's what I do. Just going with the flow. That's it.
That's it. I brought a
Why'd you
lot of
bring
scientific stuff.
a lot of scientific shit?
A lot of scientific shit. It, like, breaks down our reality.
Is it like legit scientific shit, or is it just like theories?
No, it's like there's some shit in here.
There's some what?
There's some scientific shit.
Like what? Let's hear it.
Hear it, huh? All right. So, how do I fucking put this stuff? All right. So, decoding the waveform reality, dog. Right? Is
You've already lost me.
I know. So
You're
look.
talking about the waveform reality. What does that mean?
All right. So everything is made up of vibrations, right? Literally everything. So,
Okay.
like, couch I'm sitting on is a vibration. Fucking your body is a vibration. Everything is a vibration. All right. So, the way it breaks down is this waveform. Then it goes to particle, atomic, electrical, digital, and holographic. And the way that I'm going to explain it, it's going to make a lot of sense. Or I hope it makes fucking sense anyway.
Probably not.
Probably not, but hey, just go with it. Maybe somebody can catch on. All right, so our reality that is perceived, right? 99.999% of matter is empty, dog. So
Yeah, like the spaces between atoms.
yeah, the spaces between atoms.
Mhm.
And hold on, let me see where I wrote something down. Okay, so in retrospect, if the nucleus was the size of a peanut, right? Then the atom would be a baseball stadium. That's how much fucking dead space is in like our atoms, dude.
All right, what now?
If the nucleus to an atom was the size of a peanut, then the whole atom would be the size of a baseball stadium. You see what I'm saying? All that empty space.
So you say if the nucleus is a peanut, then the
Yeah,
atom is a. So it's just like a peanut sitting in the middle of a baseball stadium.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And yeah, I know it's gonna be a little confusing. Um, if we lost all the space, the empty space that's in our atoms, we'd be able to fit inside a particle of dust and the human race inside of a sugar cube, dog. The
Oh no,
parts
that's a
that
lot.
I know, but once you take out all the fucking space of atoms and all the atoms we're made up of, what's left can literally fit inside of a fucking. We can fit inside of a, like each person can fit in a dust particle. All right, let's see what I got. Yeah. All right. So atoms aren't solid. So and
Correct.
matter is made up of atoms. Shit. So technically, matter's not solid. So
Yeah.
So all right. So the electromagnetic spectrum is 0.005 of what exists in the universe in terms of energy and matter. We only see 0.001 of that 0.005 of visible light. So everything that is our reality is only a fucking dude, like the smallest fraction ever what we see compared to what actually exists.
What do you mean?
All right, so visible light, it goes, it's wavelengths and it's light. So
Yes.
So our reality that we see right now is we're only seeing a 0.001% of the whole 0.005% that is visible light of our universe. So all right, so the way I can explain this is okay, Wi-Fi is running right now. It's all around us. Radio waves are all around us. We can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They're filling the empty space that's in between me and this wall and TV and all that shit, but we can't see them or feel them or anything like that. So that's what I'm trying to say is like what we see, what makes up everything that we see is fucking, it's just a tiny fraction of what really exists. Electromagnetic fields are made up of frequency and vibrations. That's like that's what everything's made up of. And when things are perceived as solid, it's because the fields interact with each other. So imagine this. Imagine like you are a waveform. You are like a sound vibration, right? And the only reason that you can sit in that chair or sit on the couch is because the different vibrations and they're interacting with each other. So that's why everything's perceived as solid. Really, 99.9999% of everything around us is fucking empty. Does that make any sense?
Yes and no.
Yeah. I know it's kind of crazy, bro. But yeah. So and all colors that we see are only make up less than 1% of the spectrum that exists. So all the colors that we can actually see with our eyes is fucking less than 1% of the colors that actually exist. That's why like rainbows can't be seen by animals. We make those up through our fucking conical photoreceptors.
What do you mean it can't be seen by animals?
Rainbows,
Telling me a turtle can't see a rainbow?
Turtle cannot see a rainbow, dog.
Why can't a turtle see a rainbow?
I don't fucking know, bro. It's something to do, I guess, with our fucking brain and our like our eyes. Our eyes. So, like I said, that part there is kind of confusing, but it's really important to the whole grand scheme of things because nothing's fucking. I don't know. You're about to. Basically, all right. Here's how it kind of. It kind of goes to infinite awareness, and this is like what I've kind of come to believe, and that the infinite awareness is, I guess, what we would call our soul. You know what I mean? Because we are aware. I don't know. Explain that part. We're basically not our bodies. Like we're like little droplets of infinite awareness, which is the ocean, like which is all fucking always there. You know what I mean? It's like say we're little droplets of the universe, if that makes any sense, of consciousness. And
No.
it doesn't make no sense, does it?
What do you mean we're little droplets?
Okay, so this part right here is going to make a lot more when I get to the next section of what's going on. But dude, I really ain't trying to skip and explain this.
Wait, what do you mean it's dead?
Yeah, straight up. Basically, like, you know how they're like, you know how it's like it said that like the only thing that existed was God, and then God created everything around us. Take God, instead of thinking of an old man in the sky, think of energy. Think of infinite awareness, like energy that is aware of itself. Like, oh, I am living. You know what I mean? And then take that energy.
Like sentient awareness?
Yes, like sentient awareness is what I'm about to try to explain. It's like we take that sentient awareness and then make it aware of itself. It's like it knows it's there. You know what I mean? And then to experience itself, it basically created the universe and the realm, I guess say realm, the realm that we live in, the physical realm, and the way we, yeah, and the way that we experience things is through the five senses. So without the five senses, we don't experience shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like without touch, taste, all that right there, nothing really fucking exists. And like I said, everything, the state of illusion that we live in is made up of slower vibrations or frequencies that vibrate slow enough to become physical matter. So again, everything is fucking wavelength, dude. Everything is vibration. And the reason that everything is in the physical realm that we live in is because we're vibrating slow enough to become dense. That's why I can't fall through my couch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of far-fetched, but kind of makes fucking sense, especially when everything's fucking empty and we only see like a 0.001% of what fucking exists. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, see, Einstein said, what we call matter is really energy that slows enough to become perceptible by five senses. Matter doesn't truly exist, only light and sound.
Only light and what?
Sound. Only light and sound is the only thing that exists. It's just, it vibrates slow enough to become where you can touch it. That's how we exist. And through vibrating slow enough to where we become physical, or what as close as physical we can get, and through that, our awareness is experiencing the realm we live in through the five senses. So it's like you aren't your brain, bro. All right, so another thing that's,
but how's I don't see how matter don't exist.
just don't. It's like it exists, but it doesn't. If that makes any sense, I don't know how to explain that. It's like matter is here, but it's fucking empty. It's like it's really empty. What really makes up around the matter is fucking vibrations and shit. That's what it's like. It slows down. The vibrations slow down enough to make it physical. I know it's confusing as fuck. All right, so like the universe is made up of 73% dark energy, which is like vibration.
Yeah, it all comes from me.
Yeah. A bit sitting on a pentagram right now.
Basically.
My loins are burning. Fucking 23% dark matter, which is unseen. 4.6% is atomic matter, and 0.005% of perceivable reality is light. So out of all that shit, dog, like I said, we're only seeing 0.005% of what fucking exists. Our universe is the
I mean,
part that
I see what you're saying. Like, right, I'm sitting on the couch right now. Like, matter don't exist. Okay.
Yeah. So everything is a wavelength. You're seeing wavelengths right now. The couch is literally a vibration, and the vibration enters through our cortex and goes into the brain. So, okay, so how do I explain this shit? So it's like the wavelengths go through your eyes, go to your brain, and it decodes that shit into what you're seeing. And it's only going to get crazier because it's going to go to the collective consciousness, which is like, I'm gonna get there. It's going to get really confusing later, like, but it's going to make so much sense when it all comes together.
Boy, I hope so.
I know, dude. I know it's. There's a lot of cool stuff. This right here is probably one of the most confusing chapters that I wrote, dude. Our universe, part that's seeable, is one frequency band of reality. So the universe is a quantum computer that uses quantum states of electrons to store information. Like I said, that's basically like Wi-Fi that's all around us, but it's not seeable. But a computer can decode the Wi-Fi. It can decodes that frequency. You know what I mean? And turns it into something. Oh, just as our bodies code 0.005% into our perceived reality. Yeah, like I said, using the waveform information and the five senses gives us our reality. And see, I got something from Wonderpedia.
What the hell is a Wonderpedia?
The website, dog. They say that every second, 11 million sensations like crackle across the brain. Filtering through the five senses, we're left with only 40 sensations per second, dog. Out of 11 million every second goes across our brain, we're only getting 40. That makes up our reality, leaving fucking 10,900,060 unseen sensations and information absorbed by the subconscious. So yeah, there's that. That's why when that guy pops up, he's like, "Smoke." That's what makes me smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, for real.
He's the 10 million sensations I didn't see. My brain's like, all right, sweet.
Smoke.
Are you smoking yet? All right, so like I said, our five senses make up our reality, right? So atomic particles are waves until observed. I don't know if you remember when I talked to you about that thing the scientists did where they like shot like an atom, and it's like there was two holes and it would split and go between both holes, but only like when watched.
Only when watched?
Yeah, only when watched. So if like a person was watching it happen, it would split. The atom would split and go into both holes. But if not, then it wouldn't.
But
Why?
how do they know that though?
because they recorded it. They was recording it with like scientific shit.
Okay, so he's just nervous. He gets stage fright.
Yeah, he's a stage fright Adam. So perception. Go ahead.
So why did it only do it when people watched it?
No, dog. Who fucking knows? But the fact of a fucking Adam knew that it was being watched.
And Adam knew it was being watched.
Yep. We're made up of atoms. And it's basically empty. So none of this fucking makes sense. But it's real. All right, so perception is like the biggest blueprint for our world, dog. So everything that's perceived through our five senses is what makes up our world. That's what it's like really important. DNA is our basically our genetic like information. And I got right here. John Wheeler, a Nobel physicist, he said that no phenomenon is real until observed. You ever seen that video of Tom DeLonge where he's talking about how say if there's nobody out in the woods aren't there?
Yeah.
Because nobody's there to put them there.
Yeah, that's
it sounds outlandish and doesn't make sense. But when you think back to how everything is a waveform and everything is a vibration until you decode it through your eyes, then technically that shit's not there until you see it.
No, I mean like nah, I can't. I don't know about that. It's always there.
That's what they say. But I guess that wouldn't make no fucking sense because how would like video recording?
Exactly. That's what. Yeah. So that don't make no sense. That's like some Assassin's Creed type shit.
Yeah, it really is, ain't it?
That's what I think of.
So what the fuck? I don't know, dog. I don't know how it fucking works. How did that Adam know it was being recorded?
I don't really look it up.
Saying like an atom that was being shot out of a fucking little particle gun or whatever, it knew it was being recorded, and they could tell like what holes it went through. So like it's like when they stopped fucking watching it and recording it, it's like it would do the opposite because it wasn't being watched. See, another thing, while you're on that, when I say no phenomenon is real until observed, think about people who change their perception of reality. And it's like reality is what you make it. Okay, like, firewalkers, fucking people that walk across like hot coals and shit like that.
Yeah.
They literally walk across fucking burning coals and shit without being burned at all, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or people that stab fucking needles like through their arms and shit without bleeding, or fucking just any random fucking weird thing, dog. It's like they're changing their perception of reality, dude. They just fucking do it. That's like saying if you make yourself believe, it's like Wanted. No, they curved the fucking bullets because it's like, hey, who told you that they couldn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think that applies to real life.
I don't know, dog. I mean, I ain't saying you can curve a bullet. I'm saying like
Yeah.
Okay, you ever seen those fucking monks that can like fucking kick the fuck out of a tree, dog, and like knock the bark off that son bitch, and like they're just fine, dude, no bruises or nothing, like beat shit out of shit, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, but like they also like practice their whole life for that,
yeah.
like kicking trees and shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a tree kicker. Well, like a damn tree kicker or something. Nah, I just
That's
feel
like
like everything is what it is. I don't like you can't change it.
you don't think you can change it,
No.
buddy? I got news for you, dude.
No, I mean you can't change nothing. I mean like
Okay, so
like
all right, it's gonna it's when I get to this next part, it's gonna fucking it's gonna start showing how you can change.
I mean like what do you mean by changing shit? Like what do you mean?
Um, like I'm gonna skip to this one part right. Um, okay, so like, remember the dude that fucking had like bags of rice and shit, and he would like talk shit to this one bag of rice, like tell it like hateful things and stuff like that, and it would fucking it molded, but the other one didn't because like he showed it love and affection and stuff like that. That's literally
No.
well, that's what happened. Hold on, I got another. All right, Doctor Masaru Emoto. He took and wrote and said things to containers of water, right? Uh, and one that he showed like, hey, you're fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Say things because again, sound is nothing but vibration shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you ever heard people say like you speak life and death, or the tongue is a sword. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, because you speak things into existence, like so, which is changing your reality. So he took these waters, right? He like little containers of water. And the one he showed love and affection to, it turned into fucking like when they froze it and shit like that, it turned into beautiful like crystals and shit like that, dude. Like fucking like you know how like a snowflake looks like when you zoom in on that bitch and stuff.
Mhm.
It was like that. Okay, the other one that he's like, hey, you're a piece of shit. You fucking your water basket thing. It became fucking like polluted and bacteria and all kind of shit. And what's crazy is that polluted, like distorted looking water became like beautiful crystals again after it was preyed on. So it's like, don't take that prayer part as like, hey, like God did that or anything like that. It's like look at it as like we subject to change things around us by focusing like our intent on them. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like the energy that you pour into something is what you're going to get the outcome of.
I'm looking at it now.
At the Dr. Masaru,
Mhm.
check that out, cousin. There was also there was also okay, so anything that like we interact with, we leave our information on. Okay, so see right here. Okay, so researchers at the Aerospace Institute in Germany found a way to photograph and record information in water droplets. So what they did is they took, they dipped the flour into the water, right, and found same information of the energetic like wave of that flour, every single drop of water that came out of that glass. So they could like, it's like you would dip a flour in some water and then you take that water and make drops out of it, and every single part of those drops have the same exact information as that big glass that you took it from. Is all the information of the flour. So
What do you mean by information? Like just like
the information that makes up like the wavelengths of that flour, like it's I guess you would say like DNA, like how we have DNA.
yeah.
That all that information of the flour was inside the water because the flour touched the water. Okay. Then each little drop that came out of that glass also held all the information to that flour. So it's like, take that as in, like I said about infinite awareness and the consciousness that was a whole, is a whole, and is broken up into little droplets, which is us that perceive reality through five senses. So I don't know if you ever heard of, it's like we're all the same. It's like we're all the same being. It's like, but we're all experienced in reality, different experience. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like consciousness is all one thing. We're all, that's why like when people come together, like, okay, like, you know how we lift people up like with our fingers out of chairs and shit like that?
Mm.
Like that shit don't make no fucking sense, dude. That's another example of changing your reality. You just took a heavy fucking person and lifted him up with your fingers because everybody believed they could, and everybody became connected in that like little moment. You don't know how many soups I've won in prison from that. Like, swear, dog. I'm like, hey, pick the biggest person in here, dog. I swear we can pick them up with our fingers. And, dude, every fucking time, everybody's like, no, it ain't no fucking way. This is black magic. I'm like, nah, dog. Change your reality, home.
Change your reality, Holmes. I don't know.
What else I got? This is like the last page I got written on this one. Let's see right here. Okay. So James Gates, American theoretical
Sinister Gates.
Sinister Gates' dad, a physicist who was professor of physics at University of Maryland, director of the Center for String and Particle Theory, and served on the Council of Advisors on the Science and Technology for Obama. He led a research team that discovered computer codes of digital data embedded in oh my god, I can't talk. Intergenetic say that word, energetic fabric of our reality that take the form of ones and zeros, like which
Like
is
a
the
binary
binary.
code. Yeah.
Yeah, the binary code. Yeah, yeah. And see, DNA. DNA is basically an oscillating wavelength. Think about it. Oscillating wavelength, like a wavelength. Oh, okay. So you know those fucking things outside of barbers?
Like the red and blue things?
Yeah, that's like spinning. It's like it's never ending.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
it's
just
stuck between like the top and the bottom and going. That's like basically DNA. That's how like wavelengths are basically made up. So it's like our body, two different point wavelengths going between that are oscillating. They're just moving. Um um And in our DNA, made up of code is like A, C, G, and T. A and C equals 0. G and T equals 1. So it's like everything's made up of fucking binary code. Ones and zeros is what makes everything. If you like break it down to like mathematics. But before all that, it's all fucking vibration. It says Gates' team also found the error correcting codes or block codes within the intergenetic fabric of reality. Same mathematical sequence the computer employs to return data to its original state or default settings. So they found those codes, basically factory reset for reality.
I don't know. That shit don't make no sense to me.
How do you just find shit like this?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, that shit don't make no sense.
Told you, dog. It's gonna be really weird. Yeah, dog. That's like oh, okay. So take a game like Grand Theft Auto, dog. It's the whole world, you know what I mean? And the characters are made up of fucking software codes, dude. Like basically waves. They're 1 and 0s, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're
Yeah, they're made up of in the computer world, they're made up of 1s and 0s. And the fucking ground they walk up on, the cars they touch and get hit by, and bullets and all that are made up of 1s and 0s, but they interact with each other as physical. So that's basically how our reality. They said the physical world only decoded by our brain and is happening internally, not externally. So like I said, it's all happening inside your fucking head, but as a collective. That's like it's like conscious that we are created. It's like it created the world around us, see, but at the same time, me and you, our consciousness, okay, like me and you look at this fucking TV and we know it's black. You know what I mean? Like we see in the same thing, but it's decoded from a wavelength that's in your, like going through your eyes to your brain, but we're both seeing the same thing. It's like collective. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's like, I don't know. I can't explain that very good.
I just feel like that's color, though. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying like the things we see, like all together, the color, the shape, fucking everything, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know.
That was really confusing.
That's why they
But
say
like,
math is the universal language.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, this is probably the most confusing one that I've written. But it was really important because that's like the basis of it is everything's made out of fucking wavelengths, dude. And everything is subject to change. All you got to do is change the vibration. That's like people that say like the Bible isn't taken literally, it's taken from like metaphors and shit like that, but you're not okay, so it's like the basis of what it's trying to teach you is to like align your chakra type shit. Like true enlightenment, all that shit. Heaven is like through your reality that you create by doing the right things, I guess. Is how I can explain it. Like, how do I explain it? Okay, like when I was a piece of shit, nothing but bad stuff happened to me. you know,
When
you
I
know what I
was a
mean?
piece of crap.
Fucking nothing, but it's like I woke up, dude, and every day
I,
like it was horrible shit coming my way. But when I
I
became a
mean,
good person,
like,
all these good things came my way. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
you're
I get that, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like there's a lot more to it than that. You know what I mean?
yeah. There's definitely a lot more that we don't know about.
No, I mean like let's
Spit
see.
it out.
I was just trying to think of like an idea. Like, say if I smash somebody's phone, I mean, like I don't expect something not bad not to happen to me. You know what I mean?
Karma.
I wouldn't say karma, but just like if somebody came up to you and smashed your phone, like just out of nowhere. I mean, you could, like probably gonna get fucking pissed and fight
Yeah.
somebody. I don't know. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just like I guess consequences is what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah. That's
There's consequences for your actions rather than
yeah.
being bringing yourself like negative energy.
Yeah. But it's like when people come together and they spread like positive, shit be happening. Like you ain't ever seen like those videos, like I said, of those fucking blind people that be in church and shit, and like you got like 200 people praying with them, and then they can fucking see again. You know what I mean? It's like everybody.
That's because they're faking it.
You think so?
Hell yeah, bro. They have to be.
Okay, so all right, so here's another. If that's a faking thing, then what about the opposite side of things where fucking
Splash.
you might got this fucking like Indian dude in the middle of the fucking mountains. Now this bit is like fucking tweaking out on the ground and shaking and speaking Latin that he's never fucking heard in his whole life. You see what I'm saying? Some exorcist type shit, like the opposite of that spectrum, like of that everybody coming together and healing somebody through like fucking energy and prayer. And now you got this fucking like random dude that just killed his whole family because he's fucking seeing demons and hearing shit in his head.
I have no fucking idea.
He's like, you think he's faking it too? But that's just the opposite of the good energy. That's the bad energy.
I mean, like, has that happened?
What do you mean? What has that happened?
Yeah, like, has that happened before, or are you just making up like a hypothetical?
Dude, that shit's like really happened to people out there. That's why Exorcist is real shit, dude, dog. Fucking all the Conjuring movies is based on true stories. What you mean?
I mean,
And that's literally the opposite side of fucking good, dude. That's like horrible.
I don't.
That's like all the ghosts I seen growing up, like they're real. That shit, it's like there's just shit you can't fucking explain, dude. Oh yeah, that brings me to another thing I was gonna say.
I mean, like the Conjuring, like the fucking Hat Man, and the dude that was on there with the fucking hat. I don't think that's real. You know what I mean?
Um, do what? Say that again.
The Conjuring, there's like a dude on there that's like tearing up the fucking house, and he's like tall and got like a umbrella or like a fucking cane or something. That's not real.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. But I'm sure like some of it was
Yeah,
exaggerated.
Hat Man.
It's the point of like the energy is the real part. You know, like the Annabelle doll, fucking, you know, fucking what's that word? Possessing people around it and shit like that, like all that type of stuff. Does that make any sense?
No. I mean, like,
This
yeah, it
whole
makes
episode's
sense.
fucked. No.
It makes sense, yeah, but like, it don't make sense at the same time. Like, I know what you're talking about, but then like,
Exactly. All this shit right here is like scientific facts. Still gotta pay bills.
I still gotta pay bills.
I'm literally a floating fucking vibration, like floating around, and you guys see me as a physical person. And I'm gonna go take a vibrational shit.
Yeah.
But that's like the main part you get out of this whole episode, that fucking nothing is physical and everything can be subject to change because it's nothing but vibrations. It's like changing, it's like if you can change your fucking wavelength, like the vibration that you have, you could change like things about yourself.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, if like, say, like, you fucking hit somebody in the face with a fucking hammer, it's gonna like change their fucking wavelength, change your fucking wavelength quick, boy. But
put a dent in that bitch.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, like you like change your wavelength with like Botox and shit. Is that what you mean? It's like, cause like I
No.
can't just like sit here and change like my skin color.
Okay. No.
Wavelength.
All right. So, I met a dude. I'm not gonna say his name because of the podcast and stuff. But I met a dude who I watched fucking every single day, dude. And he was kind of slow, bro, but he was really fucking smart.
Was
He
that
was
slow,
like,
bro?
yeah, slow, bro. Yeah, slow, bro. Gotta catch him
Same,
on.
brother.
But he was like a really cool guy. He was like really fucking intelligent, dude. But I watched the dude like every day, bro. He would stare into the mirror for like fucking 3 hours, bro. And he was like, I'm trying to change my eye color to blue. And I was like, well, keep it up, dog. It might happen. And then like,
No, keep going, buddy. Chase your dreams.
you're doing a great job. And then like, you would like catch him sitting like on his bed, and he have his fingers like pinched apart, or he might have it like his hands like apart from each other, but like in a ball form. He was trying to create energy between it. Like he was trying like some Dragon Ball Z type shit. But it's the fact of he really believes that he can. I was like, yeah, dude, just keep trying, bro. What if he fucking does it? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He might, but
he fucking might, bro.
I mean, I'm not putting money on it. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know, like,
I mean, if George Bush turned into a reptilian, chased a little kid through his fucking compound, and I should be able to change my eye color, bro.
that man ain't no damn reptilian. That feels a damn Argonian, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you say that until I get to this, like halfway through this fucking book. That sheriff's about to get fucking crazy.
Fucking Donald Trump's a fucking Khajiit. Never say is that coming out of your ears.
Hell no.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's only going to get so crazy, dude. Like, I got so much stuff, man. Like, down to fucking nanobots in the sky that we breathe in. Fucking all kind of shit, dog. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh boy, say nanobots.
Yeah, it's called Smart Dust. So anybody wants to get a drop on the fucking on that episode, go ahead and just go Google Smart Dust. That's what you fucking do.
Sounds like something you'd buy behind a grocery store.
Hey, cuz you got 40 of that smart dust.
The boy say smart dust.
Yeah. Check out Smart Dust. That's just like chemtrails. It's in fucking everywhere, dude. And it can be like connected to. So I'm not gonna ruin it for everybody for when I do make it to the episode. But fucking crazy.
Smart.
Yeah. Whenever we're all walking around here like fucking playing with the buckets on our head, can't do nothing about it.
I see you. Zap. Yeah. Nah, that's wild.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But yeah, that's all I brought for
I ain't bringing nothing but myself.
next one's gonna be about a whole religion.
God.
Yeah, I know.
I like religious stuff. That's like my favorite thing.
What you mean?
Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like my favorite shit. Shit.
You talking about like the idea, like ism of it?
Yeah, yeah, but like people doing stuff for like a higher power. I like that, but
Yeah.
like a bad way. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
That boy out there rooting on folks that sacrificing virgins.
Basically, yeah. See, like that shit's like, I mean, like not in real life. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. But like,
The
okay,
idea
like,
of it.
yeah, dude. Like, me and Madison watched this movie called Midsummer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched it. Have you watched it,
No.
bro? Like 12 out of 10, bro. Perfect movie. Well, to me, because that's the kind of shit I like.
Yeah.
Like,
It's some demonic shit.
I wouldn't say like demonic, but like the people. I don't
Like
know. You
cult.
have to watch. Yeah, like cult type shit.
Yeah, I like
type
cult
shit.
shit too.
Yeah, that shit's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Oh yeah, watch it. It's a cool ass movie. And yeah, like 10 out of 10 would recommend, bro.
Yeah.
Cause that was like the exact shit I like Resident Evil 4, like the fucking cult type shit that they have.
Yeah.
Like shit like that is like that's my shit, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. That is
And
badass.
yeah, like I don't know how to say the shit without sounding like a fucking I don't
So
know.
is your favorite cult Christianity?
They're my least favorite. But no, dude, like I think actually when Mama and no one's here like a week ago, we passed like a fucking church those people going into, and I'm like, look at that fucking cult over there, bro.
Straight
I'm
up.
like that. I'm like, that's all it is. I'm like, you can't tell me no fucking different, bro.
That's a real life cult.
I'm like, you just changing the fucking name of it or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And
It
like,
is, dude.
yeah, and like that's cool. I'm gonna do your thing, but like, nah, bro, I can't get down with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like and one thing I like is like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Yeah, like just like doing something in like the name of a higher power.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just like the bad shit. That shit's dope.
I pay my light bill now. Beelzebub.
Yeah, for real. Or like, damn, I'm trying to think of like a fucking good one. Okay, let me look at my books over there.
Let me say the bad one.
Okay, oh, I read this book. It's called Conspiracy. And no, which one was it? Sacrilege? Prophecy? Might have been Prophecy. And like just like people like going around like it's like in like the 1500s. But
Yeah.
like people like going around killing people, like carving like symbols and shit in their fucking skin
Yeah.
to like bring like doom on the planet or some shit.
It's just crazy,
See that?
ain't it?
That's just awesome as fuck. But like, I mean, like not
It's
for real.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, like I like the fucked up like. I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like hardcore. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like I'm trying to be like, oh, Billy Badass over here, but I'm not. I'm like, this shit just, it's just
It's
cool.
like the idealism of it. Is
Yeah,
like,
the idea of it,
yeah.
and like,
I am.
or like our, what's another one I read by Dan Brown? Oh yeah, the lost symbol. It's about this dude like tattooing his whole body, like dick and all, to become a god. But like, you know that shit's not going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he believes it.
Yeah, but he like totally believes, and like
Yeah.
that shit's awesome as fuck.
That shit is fire.
Yeah,
Fucking. That's like Okay, that's like Yeah, that shit is a cult, dog. I'm like. That's like in our other fucking project and shit. How I've said like, hey, look, I believe in fucking. Like I believe in God and shit, but it's like the more I fucking went into it, it's like I said, God isn't a fucking old man in the sky, dude. It's like
everything.
it's everything, bro. It's the universe. And okay, so and Jesus, as much as like I think that's like one of the coolest people ever in the world, and I say that because like he was a fucking real life superhero. But come to find out, there was like 6 Jesuses before Jesus. But I'll get to that in another episode.
You never watched a show on Adult Swim called Black Jesus? Everybody knows that.
Yeah, so hey, but like take the story of Jesus, dog. Like I said, he could touch you, change your fucking DNA, like your molecules in your fucking body to heal you. He was changing your wavelength, bro.
Yeah, but that's not real though. He's like a fictional character.
Yeah, but what if like the teachings is real, dog?
I mean, it could be.
I mean, if you could take polluted water and pray over it, like, or just like tell it nice things, and that shit turns into fucking beautiful crystals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that you can't change some form of reality. I'm not saying like come outside and look at a car and be like, damn, that could be blue and turn it into a blue car. I'm saying like there's there's more to life than what we made it. There's like a whole fucking like for the last 6,000 years, dude, every single fucking civilization has had a thing called the mystery schools, and they teach what the mystery schools was like basically like people called magicians and fucking and shit like that, but they didn't teach fucking magic. They taught hidden knowledge. They taught the knowledge that of this shit right here that I'm sitting here saying. But nowadays, all of it is suppressed. And the real people that only know about this, like real type shit, is fucking, like government officials and Freemasons and Illuminati type shit, like Bilderbergers, all the fucking like elite people who keep that knowledge away from us, because then it shows that we're fucking more than some meatbags walking around fucking working 9 to 5, paying bills, shit that doesn't matter. Fucking, it shows that we are way more than what we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why all that shit, like that, this kind of information is suppressed. Because if anybody out there that doesn't believe that, if it's hard to believe that we are wavelengths and vibrations, then when the Congress did that meeting on the aliens, bro, and they said aliens do not come from other planets. They said they come from other fucking dimensions. They come from other realities. They are higher vibrating beings. They're higher beings than us. They vibrate faster. So they're in our unseen. So that's like me walking around my house. There could be a ghost in my house, but I can't see him because he's vibrating at a higher frequency. But he's still fucking somehow knocking my dishes shit over. You know what I mean? Like that shit's really happening to people out there. You know what I mean? Like,
cut open in my cabinets.
Yeah. Fucking tickling my feet while I'm sleeping and stuff. That type shit. But it's in the unseen realm of fucking spectrum that we only see 0.0001 of out of fucking 100%, dog. We don't even see a piece of a percent. That's what makes up our reality, dog.
That's just pretty crazy.
Shit is crazy. So there that is. Hope it keeps somebody up tonight. Hope they can't sleep because of it.
Hope you can't sleep because of me.
Yeah, I hope you lay in bed and you fucking think about it, dude. And anybody out there who wants to be a tree kicker, start now, dude. That tree's not even fucking solid, dog. Kick the hell out of it, dude. Just believe it won't hurt.
I'll kick that bitch in half, bro.
I kick that motherfucker in half.
No. Hell yeah, brother.
Yep. Well, that's all I got for you.
That's all I got for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already over an hour, so we can.
All right.
Bye.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Come back for the next one.
Yeah, come back next time, though. Bye-bye.
Later.